Natalie Achonwa is with us. Natalie, thanks for sitting down with us for a few minutes. How would you evaluate your third season in the league?
Personally, for me, it was a big growing year. I'm just trying to find and develop my new role with a team that's ever evolving, and just getting to know a new coaching staff and also some new players. It was definitely a big learning experience this year.
It was fun to kind of watch you evolve on the court this year, taking more of a leadership role. I know you're still a young player, but to see you tell players slow down or we're okay, is that something you're kind of focusing on?
Definitely. It's something that I'm comfortable in. It's kind of just who I am at my core. And I really embrace that role. So looking for opportunities where I can lead without interfering with our captains or with our vet players, really just taking any little opportunities I have to give my opinion, or if I see something differently, just trying to ultimately help our team out.
Something that we've talked about before is your ability to play off the ball. It's fun to watch, really, to see you kind of set up and you see a screen from like far away. You know you're going to go set that screen on someone. How important is it for you that you have that aspect developed?
I mean, that's a huge part of my game. I've always said that the basketball IQ is really how I make my mark and how I fit in. I'm never going to be a superstar. I'm never going to be taking the most shots, but that's a role that I'm comfortable in assisting or helping the team the best way I can. And they always say the best way to get open is to set a good screen for somebody else.
That's true. So are there any positives that you can pull from this season? It was a frustrating season and not making the playoffs, but is there any positives that you guys have kind of talked about as a team?
Big one is growth. Even throughout the year, the wins might not show it, but we definitely had developed in different individual areas as well as in team collective areas, and it's really going to be a great setup for next year. So I'm excited to see going forward with the development of everybody individually this off season on how we can piece back together next year and hopefully get back on that playoff track.
You guys will have a lottery pick this in the draft this year. Do you think that's something that'll help you guys maybe getting another piece of the puzzle, someone who can maybe score or maybe size? What are you hoping that you guys pick up in the draft?
I mean, a lottery pick is always good. When you're getting a top 3 pick in the class, it's always great to add that kind of piece. And KK has great selection. I mean, she picked me, so I'm just kidding. But hopefully we get some size or some scoring ability. Either way, I think it'll be great to get that lottery pick and add another piece. Unfortunately, with injuries this year, we've kind of dwindled down and had low numbers. So hopefully we can add someone next year who'll give us another punch.
What does the off season look like for you? Are you going to be playing ball overseas?
To be determined. I like to play overseas to get that game experience and also to help implement some of those little things that I'm going to be working on in this off season, especially my low post game. So I would hopefully can play a couple months at least overseas, but I will definitely be at least training and getting some appearances in an Indy.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with us, and can't wait to have you back in Indiana.
Yes. See you at 2018.